next week and a half. Welcome into Cox Pavilion. Chris Miles here alongside Greg Anthony. And the game we have for you, the Orlando Magic versus the Sacramento Kings. When I say the Orlando Magic, oh, they've been spending money, GA, this offseason. Paolo Banchero, congrats to him. The All-Star, the #1 overall pick, got a contract extension. Then they went and traded for Desmond Bane, signed Tyus Jones. But the guy we're checking out today, Jace Richardson, they drafted him in the first round, and what a sensational player he was at Michigan State.
And you know I'm always partial to the Southpaws, and Jace Richardson comes with great genes. He's electric offensively, can shoot it, play make, kind of does it all, and really showed up on the big stage for Sparty at Michigan State and Tom Izzo. I'm excited to see this young man's growth and potential and whether or not he can find himself in that rotation this upcoming season.
It's going to be tough to crack that, and same thing can be said for Noah Pinda, their second-round pick that you like for his physicality.
I tell you what, this is one of those guys that is a difference maker potentially from a defensive standpoint. He is a ball hawk, physical, loves to attack the basketball defensively, and I think he's got a chance to crack that rotation and has got a very bright future here in the NBA.
Both the Magic and the Kings are putting out draft picks, including Nick Clifford, a 23-year-old rookie.
Yeah, but he is polished, poised, and proven with his ability. I think this is a young man that's got a chance with the new regime coming in for Sacramento to be a part of the future.
Yeah, Doug Christie, the new head coach. Maxime Reynaud, the 7-footer. Oui.
It's something about Frenchie, right? I tell you, France has taken over the NBA.
You know my theory on that. Michael Jordan's favorite soup was French onion soup. And now all these French players are coming over. It's the MJ effect all over again.
MJ about that. I don't know how you have French onion as your favorite. I do like French onion soup. Full disclosure.
I tell you what, too. Maxime Reynaud. Get to know him a little better. The second-round pick with 11 points in the first 6 minutes of his pro career. Well, a 7-point lead by the Kings with 1:10 to go here in the first quarter. Summer League action continues on NBA TV, ESPN, and the ESPN app. There he is, the main event. Cooper Flagg making his NBA debut on ESPN at 8 Eastern, followed by the Hawks and the Heat. And Dylan Harper in the San Antonio Spurs against the VJ Edgecombe and the Philadelphia 76ers. That game set to tip off at 10 p.m. Eastern. Dylan Harper has scored just 12 points on the board, 21 for the Kings, led by Reynaud, who's got 11 of their points.
In the China shop, he knows one speed, and that's all out.
We're at the French Summer League here in Las Vegas. And Nick Clifford, the first-round pick for the Kings, will head to the charity stripe when we return here in the NBA 2K26 Summer League. Summer League action continues on NBA TV, ESPN, and the ESPN app. ESPN tonight, the Spurs versus the 76ers, potentially the second and third picks in this year's draft, VJ Edgecombe and Dylan Harper. The Hawks and the Heat. And then the Jazz and the Hornets on Friday on ESPN2 and on ESPN. Of course, for the Utah Jazz, Ace Bailey. And for the Charlotte Hornets, Con Knippel, the 4th and 5th picks. Kings coach Deepesh Mistry needs a timeout as we get you ready for the final 35 seconds of the first half.
Welcome back, NBA Summer League 2K26. And how about defense into offense? That's what Sacramento really did, particularly in that first quarter. They just came out at the point of attack, and they were able to turn over the Magic, force tough contested shots, and get out in transition to kind of take control here in this first half, Chris.
Samir Bahar calls a timeout for the Orlando Magic with 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Welcome back to NBA 2K26 Summer League free fan perks. That's a win with NBA ID. Get exclusive merch deals, chances to meet NBA legends, and more all summer long. Join free now at NBA.com/ID or in the NBA app. And you know we got a game coming up next between the Bucks and the Nuggets. And how about those fans in the building early to check out their Summer League team? Score with 11 points on 2 made threes for the Orlando Magic. And on the other side for the Kings, it's Reyno with 13 points and 2 assists. A good first half here between the Kings and the Magic.
Welcome back to Las Vegas. Orlando Magic down 42-33 to the Sacramento Kings. And the Summer League is back, where the French are making a name for themselves here in the NBA today and for the future. Let's go back to 2023 draft when the alien himself, Victor Wembanyama, took the NBA by storm, blocking shots, rebounding, attacking the paint, being a big-time leader. Bilal Coulibaly, big-time player for the Washington Wizards. Ryan Rupert and C.D. Suko, I think I got his name right. And let's go to the 2024 draft, where players like Zachary Richardson and Alex Sarr really set the tones for their teams and for the future. As we understand that the French have taken the basketball super serious. And as we get to this past draft in 2025 in Barclays, and the main guy we're looking at here is Max. And he is playing lights out basketball here today. And the French are really making a name for themselves here in the NBA for the future. We'll be back with more NBA action. Sacramento up 42, Orlando Magic 33. 2K26 NBA Summer League.
What an exciting first half we had between the Orlando Magic and the Sacramento Kings. And when I say exciting, how about some of the young players that we've seen stand out, the young fans in attendance getting to witness the future players and potential stars of the NBA. Maxime Reyno out of Stanford, the Frenchman, the most outstanding performance of all. So far, he has 13 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and 1 throwdown. The Kings with 42 points on the board. They lead by 9 as we get you ready for the second half of GA. It's the assists that you pointed to that stood out the most for Reyno in that first half. You know what it is, GA? He listened to my sound advice. They get the bucket. So some good ball movement by the Orlando Magic. Pinda inside with a nice assist. And then outside, unique Nick Clifford with the 3.
Wetter.
And that foul will go against Cardwell. So it's an 11-point Kings lead with under 3 to go here in the third quarter. But the Orlando Magic, they get it going at the end of the third quarter and turn this into a 5-point game as we head into the final frame. Davion Kinsley throwing it down. It's a 9-point Kings lead. When we return, we're going to hear from Scott Perry, their vice president.
So much more knowledgeable.
All right, appreciate you, and good luck next season, Scott Perry. We appreciate it. It's a 7-0 run by the Orlando Magic. We got a 5-point game with 2.5 to go. As Doug Christie comes over in a happy mood, seeing his team get the win, GA.
He told you, he said, hey, aren't you a Knicks fan?
Yeah.
He said, hashtag Knicks tape. Thank you for hanging out with us here on the NBA 2K26 Summer League between the Magic and the Kings. We'll be back with the Bucks and the Nuggets.